Estas son las instrucciones para el día de hoy, el 30 de abril, viernes. These are instructions for today, April 30th, Friday. Please do the following listed. There are 4 items for you today. You should complete this review lesson by clicking on the link for how to use direct and indirect object pronouns together. We've done lessons like this before.
Welcome to lesson
You'll
5.
remember that when you click on it, a video like this will pop up with some review. You can always click forward.
Remember the direct and indirect.
I'm going to move forward a little bit quickly so that I can show you some other features here.
How would you say, I gave it to you? Remember how with compound verbs and commands, the order of the pronouns is a bit different? In the case of compound verbs, verbs with more than one word, such as the first example,
I want to remind you that when you see something like this, there may be forms of verbs that you're not used to. However, you can still practice the indirect and direct object pronouns, remembering that when you have both, indirect always comes before direct, and you change the le or les to se when they're together. You can also hover over what it says in Spanish and read what it says in English to help you with understanding if you need to. So complete this practice first, this lesson and review. When that's done, go to number 2, open this link, and then this is more practice, but in this case, you're just picking the order and the correct indirect and direct object pronouns. So I suggest you read the sentence, María canta a ellas, and then it says indirect object les, direct object la. So it even tells you here what the indirect object is going to be and the direct object. And you just have to figure out which way, if getting it in the right order, and do you need to make a change to say? Remember, we can't say les la, and you can use our visual from 11.4 as a review. So since we can't say les la, we know we have to change that to say, and so it would be c'est la. Work through this practice and work for at least a 30. I would hope that you could even get above a 35. So try for a score that's at least, 30 to 35 here. When you're finished with that practice, and as a reminder, you can use the visuals. It's linked here from 11.4. Remember that the indirect object is the to who or for whom that you can ask in the sentence, and the direct object is the what. Ask yourself these questions. So finally, have you completed 11.4? Just where we came from, where those visuals are at the bottom, is a formative 11.4. I'm not going to go over that here because we did it in class yesterday, but you should take time to observe if you got them correct by looking at the red or green dots at the top and asking questions if needed. And then lastly, remember that 11.3 about the contributions of the Moors is due on Monday, and you will be doing presentations in small groups. You can use this cultural wheel to help you kind of think through all the different facets and ways that they contributed, and then look back to your notes from 11.1. Those are linked for you here. And well, I'll correct that link. So look back on your notes from 11.1 and then make sure that you have at least 12 pictures and a paragraph describing why you chose the pictures you did. How do they represent the important contributions of the Moors? This is in English, the paragraph, and your presentation to your peers in small groups in breakout rooms will be in English. Que tengan muy buen fin de semana. Have a wonderful weekend. And if you have questions, hopefully the sub there is able to answer. You're also welcome to email me questions that I will work to answer over the weekend. Nos vemos el lunes. Adios.